Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. Let's get cracking with another episode here. I've been doing my best to smash through this factory build I want to do, but it's taking a very long time. Now, what I need to do is probably establish a bit of a perimeter so that my base is protected. Now I can go all the way up to here before I run out of area. So I'll just throw that down as a bit of a marker. Pick that up because that doesn't need to be there. Okay, so there we go. Now we'll go across. And this will be our defensive perimeter. Now, just clear this off again. Still go quite a way yet. What we'll do is we will have some things outside of our little factory. For example, this. But the most of it will be under it. Sorry, inside the construction network, that is. And we need some more. We'll come out to these trees. So to there, and then down. Gee whiz, they're gonna have a bit to build. Poor robots. I'll just build as much as I can here. Rightio. So that's that. Now I'll build another wall here-ish. That'll kind of mark the start of the capsule factory. All this will take time. Now, something that I'm planning to do with this factory is once I get the base what do you call them? Resources. Base resources up and running. What I will do is actually use factor ratio to plan out how I'm going to do things. And that's going to mean basically a more accurate build with my factory. I'm going to be aiming for one destroyer capsule, and that is going to be provided by X amount of products up till that point. Now what I'm going to need to do is place down, well, I didn't mean to do that, but anyway, I'm going to need to place down some sort of defensive perimeter in case the that doesn't work. Okay. We're stuck doing these by hand then. Hopefully they don't cop an attack anytime soon. Well, actually, I could do this a different way. I could just place laser, and a light, and I can blueprint it. Okay, done. Just like that. Here it is. And that should be plenty of a defensive perimeter for our little base. Okay. Now you might not be able to see it, but I'm just placing it where the cable connects to. There's a spot at which it runs out, so I'm just bringing it one back from there, and then placing the turrets down. There we go, and there. Actually, I might move that back a little bit. because inside of this area I am actually going to place a fair bit of industry, and it will generate pollution, so it will call in the biters when it's complete. Now let me just have a bit of a run around here. That's iron ore. I wonder if there is any stone around. Okay, that's all that. Just hook this up as well. Rightio. Well, that's problematic. Little bastard come to attack. So I'm hoping it'll get this all finished up kinda soonish. Because just north of there, there's a little biter colony. And it's calling them in by the looks of it. That's not ideal. Okay, let's go for the next robot count. What we'll do is we'll start running along and placing some of these by hand, just to make sure that we got some defences up. You can do the lights at a later date. Just like this. This will hopefully hold them off while our construction robots come along and finish the job. Always dangerous to expand into new areas. Any new ventures is not without risk. Okay, so that's all that. Be a bit of waiting involved while that all sorts itself out. It's also throwing down the lights for us, that's good. The walls are coming online, that's excellent. Gee whiz. It's getting most of the way out there and then stopping, realising it's not having enough charge and then running back. What a little bugger. Just take these down because they're no longer required. This should sort out the majority of our wall in this little flurry. What we'll do is we'll just bulge it out here to count that in, and we'll run with that for the starters, but then we'll bulge it out over here and get those two in as well. And we've got coal on site, which is going to be very, very handy. Now what I might do is just start thinking about this. Okay. Because I want to get this mining if I can. Oh. Pick you up. That would be right, wouldn't it? Ah, dear. Okay. There we go. There that is. That'll build up steadily. Why do I have that in my pocket? Fly, my little beauty. Fly. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okie dokie. So that's all that. we going with all this? Steadily. Oh dear. It probably would be quicker to build it myself, but then I'd have to carry all of that. I think the time wasted running backwards and forwards carrying materials just to build is pretty valuable, when you can be running around doing other things like starting to build your factory. Now, let's have a look here. So we've got plenty of robots available. Actually, what we might do, gee, I reckon tree loppers would be pretty happy if they were allowed to do that. Yeah, we can get that down for you. We'll just bring our rocket launcher. That's one way to clear trees. Imagine the OH&S forms. Wow. That would be a shit to fill out. Okay. Let's just sort this out. And this. Oops. Yep, that'll repair that for me. That's great. Oops, we'll just flick back to the rocket launcher. Just blow a hole in the forest. Probably the quickest way of doing it. Short of waiting for the robots to sort themselves out. Okay. Let's clear this bit of space. It's all sorted. Wonderful. Okay. Now what we can do is take this wall down to about here. Across. And there. Done. Job done. Now what I'll do is I'll just grab that blueprint that I made before and just run it all through here. Just like that. I'll just take that away. That should all work. Also just beef that up a little bit. Okay. So our base is starting to take shape. I'll just fill in this wall over here. Use my rocket launcher if need be to clear the trees back. Oops, hit the wall. That's alright. That'll get repaired automatically by the robots. So handy like that. Go away. Okay. That's not our blueprint. This one here is our blueprint. Okie dokie. Oops, I'm in the way there. Just like that. There you go. Done. That's missing lasers. That's okay. I can fix that for you. Here's two I prepared earlier. Oops. I was out of range. There we go. Right. Well, that's done. What I'll do is I'll come up here and I'll just throw this down. Oh. What's happening? Control click. What decides it wants to work again? Excellent. Right. Don't know why it does that sometimes. Gee whiz. I'll just get rid of the rail because I no longer need that. We've got our train sorted. Got our wall on the way in, that's excellent. Okie dokie. So this we could probably set going, because that's going to get, you know, a good amount of resources out of that. Just extend that so I can pick that up as well. There we go. Actually, can I... yeah, I'll just make one more smart chest, because this will give us plenty of capacity. So that's good. Rightio. And you notice on the mini-map straight away pretty much that the pollution up here is starting to get ready. That's our capsule factory though. We've got the smelter, the south station. Things seem to be going smoothly for us. Provided we don't have another massive power failure, we should be alright. Just come over here and make sure this gets all filled in. That must have timed out. There will be times where they just don't get to it in time, especially considering how far away from our base we are. If we can fill in these holes, that'll be good. Filled in, yes, that's good. And now we've got a good amount of space to work with here. That's a huge amount of coal to play with, so that should be alright. So it's just hook all of that up using that. Okay, our entrance and exits are sorted. Probably need another 2 blueprints there, just to make sure that they don't get savaged. And we'll just go down and check why our lasers are so slow. Actually, let's just run this train. Excuse me for a moment. We probably need to rename this station actually. Deary, deary me. We're just going on a bit of a grand tour at the moment. For some reason the trains tried to go back to the capsule factory, so we're sending it back to this south, well, the north station. Okay, that's it. Good. Going to call it North Station. Original, I know. Anyway, let's go have a look at laser turrets and what's happening with them. Everything seems to be running smoothly, which is good. Laser turrets, where are you? What are you waiting on? Steel. Steel is a problem. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fix it. And fix it in a permanent kind of manner. Okie dokie. Okay. So that's all that. There's 18 now in the chest. Means that we're only going to need a couple more and it'll be sorted. Yeah, plenty of batteries there. That's all running smoothly. Yep, plenty of sulfuric acid. That's all backed up. Petroleum, light, heavy. It's all working nicely. Plastic is going smoothly. Okay. That seems to be doing better. It'll still request in 50, but we will... Just thinking about this a little bit more. What's in there? Nothing. Nah, we'll keep it. It's not ideal. If I wanted to do this in an ideal manner, I would actually feed that directly into the requested chest, and then I would set up a red wire condition off a smart inserter to actually say don't work when there's 50 in there. That way it would kind of sort itself out, but that's what it'll do. It'll only work when it needs it. Still. Okay, well, I'm going to take a quick break here and then I'll see you in the next episode.